But at least it should mean that we'll get into the draft right after this technicality. Let's see how it goes. I think overall we need to have a bit of a meeting about this. It's a bit of an ongoing issue. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, good. We'll try and solve it for next time. Let's start. So first bans here, we have Rice being banned from Confident Club, Zahin banned from Budget 2025. The drafts are really firing along the way, so at least we're not delayed by that, but we see Syndra now being banned. Ramsdewemi should be the target here from Budget 2025. He's the, let's say, the highest elo player they have on the team. They're really thinking about the bans here, trying to find which champs are advantageous here to remove. The problem with playing against Confident Club is they don't really stick to their roles. They will swap their roles according to what champs are available. Some of them are really good on some champions, some of them are really good on others. It's kind of tricky to play into them. That's their niche, of course, but in exchange you're not getting like 100% of that laner. So if you're more sort of in tune with your role, you can typically edge them out, which is what we've seen Aversio do in the past. Let's see here, first pick LeBlanc from Confident Club. Let's see how Budget 2025 respond here. They could look for some kind of a defensive ADC, knowing that LeBlanc will always be a threat in this game. I'm not too sure what's gonna get played here in the mid lane. I think Lissandra could do well. We see Echo getting locked in. Okay. Not too sure if it's an Echo mid lane or where it's gonna be. Alright, Akali. Very all-in heavy at the moment from Budget 2025. So it's gonna be an Echo jungle and the Akali mid lane. Let's see here, the Tristana hover at the moment from the Confident Club. It's gonna get locked in. So far, the comp from Confident Club not really looking all that in sync between Tristan and LeBlanc. Oh, we also see Poppy locked in now. Okay, against the Akali Echo, Poppy can do really good things, denying what they want to do. I think Poppy is doing a bit better in the top lane. Yep. Let's see what the next picks are. You might want to go something to abuse the Poppy here in the bot lane. Alright, Zaya getting locked in. It can do pretty well into the LeBlanc overall. Let's see what the next bans are gonna be. Still have jungle to worry about unless it's gonna be Poppy going there. They played Nocturne last time against the Versio. Pretty sure they can play Gragas and Aurora as well. These are two champions that Confident Club are known for. I'm not too sure if Slice Cakes is still here. He used to have a really strong Draven as well, but we've not seen it pulled out yet from the Confident Club. Let's see the last ban here. It's gonna be the Jarvan. So Jarvan getting banned out here against the Echo. I think it's a fair trade. I think Jarvan does okay into Echo, but I think it's kind of 50-50, right? If Echo snowballs, usually Jarvan's problem is his clearing and just not being that great against magic damage. See Lulu being the last ban here, so a lot of support targets here. I mean, Rakan is available, and I think Rakan with Echo Akali is pretty good here. Let's see. Rakan Zaya is usually a fairly strong matchup. You could also go for Taric apparently. Okay, nice. I think Taric is a strong champion, not seen too often, but strong overall. Looking forward to see what budget 25 do with it. Let's see here, Trundle getting locked in here by the Confident Club jungler. And the last pick is so far Confident Club have like a really mid-rangey kind of team. It's gonna be Sion, although I must admit, not the biggest fan of this comp. If Tristana and LeBlanc, Tristana more than LeBlanc gets taken out of the fights here, this could be a bit tragic. Budget do have the Taric ult that can simulate immunity, right? So they can go through everyone and go for the Tristana. What do Budget 25 take to round off their comp against the Sion in the top lane here? It's gonna be Cho'Gath. Alright, Cho'Gath into the Sion. I think that's pretty fair. Well rounded. Budget 25 just need to be careful of the top lane Trundle with the E. Cho'Gath does have a bit of trouble if he has no flash, but other than that, overall, I think I prefer Budget's comp. They've shown really good prowess at drafting overall, even seeing it in the last match. So let's see. This is the last match for me, and afterwards the last one of the day will be on Gecko's stream. Raving Raptors versus Iron Maiden. So look forward to that one as well. I'm gonna make a quick poll here just to ask you guys who won the draft. So there you go. You guys let me know who won it. And meanwhile, without much delays, we are indeed in. Hopefully no pauses so we can get along with the game. The League of Legends Summoner Rift Christmas theme song. Relaxing me. Oy, oy, oy.
Until minions spawn.
Alright, we see the classic Confident Club invade here. The classic level 1 aggression. All 5 members. Shadowcaster. Oh, that would have tickled me crazy if I was Shadow there. Funnily enough, we don't see Budget actually reacting to this at all. Not really walking in to the enemy jungle. Normally when people see that kind of full stack, they take a nice and easy trip to their enemy jungle. You know, we saw Aversio drop a ward, for example, on Confident Club's blue buff when they did a similar invade. I mean, there is no shot they're all stacked in that bush, by the way, but yeah, Anyway, fair enough. They're thinking about it. Interesting to see Batman 420 on the Poppy actually going for the Unsealed Spellbook. Very interesting indeed. Let's see here. Man, this theme song is just so relaxing, isn't it? Take a shot every time I say that, by the way. You'll be enjoying tonight for sure. Come on guys, who do you think gets first blood? We'll just have to wait and see. Ramsey going in for a trade. He finds a lot of damage onto Unknown Memory. But Bloodblocks is sitting duck. Meanwhile, Dober here receiving a lot of damage off himself as Shadowcaster goes in for the trade. Fairly even bot lane here. We do have Bob Low Basher. Bob Low Basher. Is Bob Low like some kind of elo? Bob Low. Okay, so he's the Basher of Bob Low. Try to get a gank off in the bot lane there. Did not find the timer for it. He could get caught lacking here, as we do see Batman rotating up with the Poppy. Oh, an excellent Q there by Noen, denying the Thunder gank. Well done. Very safe game so far. Can really see the respect coming out from both sides. Both teams trying their best to win. Oh, there's a lot of damage from Boblo. Ooh, the Q barely misses. But it does force Trundle to come back in here. Paru trying to deny it. We won the bot lane. Stoke, Izzy and Batman kind of battling it out. Vis-a-vis. Vis-a-vis. Ah guys, we're all gathered here today. Just think of it, one day it will be a LAN. And we'll all be there with RPCs playing this on stage. Let's see here the first play coming out of Confident Club. Flash used, exhaust used, and no kills coming out of it. Dragon is started here by Paru. Paruka. Paruka 23. Alright. And there's the dragon, secured by Confident Club. It's an edge, it's a small one, but it's definitely an edge and it's there. Meanwhile, no one on the Cho'Gath here, getting a nice CS lead as well. Shiba instructing us that they should be fist fighting at the moment. So the back and forths at the moment. Some aggression from either side, but in the end no one does fall. Slowly going into Confident Club's hands. The CS lead in the mid lane, the kill as well. Ramsey kind of struggling at the moment on the Akali. It's not much to say, I'm afraid. Of course, things will get better around the next objectives here. The dragon. I want to say Atakan, but we're 10 minutes away from that even starting. So, oi oi oi. Confident Club have always been a solid team. Oh, Ramsey forced to ult out on the Akali. So far this champ hasn't really worked out for them. It's a tough champion to make work. I don't know, guys. So far, pretty balanced game. Confident Club just being a bit more proactive. And kind of things working out for them. Oh my god, Hard Skull 98 is now a betting man. He's betting on the budget. I mean, the second Drake might be theirs. They have a good rotation for it. Let's see. Hex gates are activated. Cho'Gath gets under pressure, but here comes the Echo. Do they have the damage? He's stranded as well. Oh, the CC is just too much. Noen does not have the ult. A bit of an overconfident play. There's the replay. Double kill for the jungler. Ramsey is here though. He ults out. It's an overall 2 for 2 kills. Not too sure who gets the better end of that stick, but it's nice to see some action here. Dober getting mildly dove. The best way I can put it.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Oh, the Heartsteel stack for the Cho. They did do a lane swap here. It seems like the Cho went mid and Ramsey went top against the Scion. Here comes the bad man. I'm not too sure if this is a good favored matchup, to be honest, for both sides. I think Cho does pretty well into the Scion, and I think Akali does decent into Akali. But I don't think Akali does anything really that well against Scion, especially this late into the game. You know, maybe early game he could pressure the melee matchup. Alright, first tower actually is completed by Budget 2025, and they have a very, very fat and fed ADC for it. Sitting on 1.5k currently. Rift Herald is secured though. It's third objective secured here for Confident Club. It does get them defeats. Oh, this is what we are talking about. If Cho doesn't have flash, it's gonna be a bit tricky. There's the Taric ult, the flash. Kind of meaningless. And there's the Poppy ult. Alright, there's the big shutdown. It's Ramsey picking up a double kill. Could it be a triple? And this was kind of the problem of Confident Club, as I said. Especially without the Tristana being on the map. They will really run out of juice. So LeBlanc fell and Confident Club pretty much have no damage. So yeah, they could pretty much return here a play on the mid lane turret. We see Echo lining it up. And there's the W. The replay. And Echo is out. But here comes Dober. A flash for flash. There's the stun. There's the root. Excellently played by Shadowcaster. But Dober does manage to land the kill onto Stuk easy. Ramsey threatening the damage to stop the recoil. We see Badman here finding some damage on the mid laner. And Ramsey needs to be careful here. If he takes too much damage, it can really lower their chances of taking the dragon. The Hextech Drake being the next objective of choice here. We see it will be spawning in a few seconds, as both teams are aligned for it. No one is here. They have the Cho'Gath, they have the Echo damage from the passive, which does deal. Some of the best smite stealing capabilities are on the side of budget 25. Oh no, no one caught a bit out of position there. But he's going to be dragging them away from the dragon. And who's going to take it? Dragon falling low. It's a 2k health. Oh no, the Trundle does steal it. And Budget kind of trade the chance to flip Dragon for a really bad team fight position. They could have left this Dragon and won the team fight. But in the end, they kind of... Oh, wait a minute. If LeBlanc falls here, the problem of Confident Club is gonna be shown once again. Oh no, oh, there's the flash. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the issue here. I think Budgets need to work more a bit on their team play here. They either go for the fight, which I think is a lot better for them. Try to find the LeBlanc or the Tristana in the chaos of the dragon fight. And then, after winning the fight, they can kind of play for the next dragon. But here they kind of played for the 50-50 and they lost a lot of damage on their carry and their echo earlier on into the fight. So a bit of miscommunication there, or perhaps not knowing exactly what to go for. Oh no, Ramsey. Oh, he gets Tarek ulted. But there's no one of importance here except for LeBlanc and Tristana. Tristana's on the side here. Dober goes down. If they can get the LeBlanc here, it's a one fight. Ramsey Ami going in. But he does not find the correct targets. Shadow pushing forward. They see not too shabby on the back line. Atakan is the objective of choice. Unknown Memory is the danger here. If they can get down this LeBlanc, it's gonna be a one fight. Shadowcaster forced to ult. They really need to find this LeBlanc. There's a stun from the Tarek. And there's a dunk. Going in onto Shadowcaster. Oh no, the fight's taking a bit too long. There's the Sion ult as well. Sion falls. LeBlanc falls. This is definitely going to be a one fight by the budget. No one stays alive, crucially. And there's the teleport coming in onto the Atakan. This is definitely a draft gap, if I've ever seen one. If LeBlanc and Tristana fall, realistically, what can Poppy, Trundle, Sion do? I mean, Trundle has some base damages earlier on, but it doesn't really scale all that well. He is really dependent on his team dealing the chunks of damage. And once again, found in this position here, Echo, Cho'Gath. Some really good smite stealing capabilities here. They need to rush it though. They're taking a bit too long, kind of doing everything. One guy was doing the grubs, the other one was pushing the wave. Okay, we take the Atakan. Good, good. But we've given up so much time that now Confident Club kind of react. I mean, I don't know what to say here. Budget 2025, you're really trying your hardest to give Confident Club the edge in this match. You just need to realize some critical things here, and it's going to be a very big difference. Boblo Basher falls. I hope they're playing with the Summoner's Rift Christmas theme song. That's mid lane tier 2 going down for Confident Club. The good news is they did secure the Atakan in the end. So a lot of stats going on them, especially for the Akali Echo. Oi, 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 oi. Bro, if Confident Club win this match, it just goes to show that it's definitely skill over comp. In my experience, I think this is definitely a very strong draft. Ramsey goes in, finds a lot of damage onto Dober. LeBlanc is still at full health. Dober forced to flash out. Ramsey flashes the LeBlanc engage. We see Tarek getting ulted out by the Poppy. A lot of damage coming out. Shadowcaster falling low. Oh no, the ADC is down. This is not looking good for the budget team. Without their AD carry here, it's going to be hard to push in, and that's going to be Dragon's Soul point for Confident Club. Oh no, they're kind of like throwing it away at the moment. Okay, the flash is out from the Echo. It seems like they're losing discipline in this one. Let's see if Budget 2025 can kind of collect themselves. Go back to trying their best. It's an interesting build from the Tarek as well, going for the Winter's approach. Fimble Winter. Alright. Normally you'd like to see a Echoes of Helia and a Moonstone from the Tarek. Of course, maybe he knows something I don't. He needs to be a better frontliner for his team. Let's see how it goes here. The Baron will be spawning in just 10 seconds. The problem with big budgets comp, they don't really have like the hardest engage possible, someone to really lock down the Tristana. They need to try and find some poke on the LeBlanc, remove that Banshee's Veil, and then try and catch it, try and catch her on the all-in. Oh, that's some huge damage from Dober. Shadow and Ramsey kind of not giving any respect to the Tristana either on the turret. Taking half their health and damage. And now Noel is just walking up mid lane. No turret, no nothing. Into Trundle Poppy. There's the turret ult on as a response. Sion gets the knock up. There comes the ult from the Xayah. But Xayah tanks the Sion ult to the face, the frontliner. Yeah, I mean, it's really realistically just a big coordination diff here. And I think this might be game, guys. I mean, Baron is up. They could push into it. The timers are really long though. Oh no, Boblo kind of going down as well here. He can't really deny the wave at all. Oh, it seems like the game is finished. GG's. Confident Club take the game. Looked really locked in for the budget. Alright, we should be having the jungler soon. Stay tuned.
Hello.
Hello. What, how first of all, how do you feel coming out of that game? I think there was some,
It was pretty fun.
yeah?
I could do almost everything I wanted, so it was pretty fun to play as a Trundle here.
There was maybe a moment, I think, in the middle. I thought it was like, okay, like if Tristana gets taken out, LeBlanc gets taken out, like the comp kind of loses a bit of steam, but I think eventually you started getting a bit more ahead. And
We knew that we have to play like not everything at once, because they have Zaya ulti, they have Taric ulti, so we had to just go there, they have to use something, and then we just go fully committed. Because as you can saw at the last Drake, we just Zaya used ulti only because of my pillar. Then we know then we are gonna win the fight. So that was the main thing we wanted to do, is to use Taric ulti or to use Zaya ulti before the fight.
yeah, I think it's a good read. I think there were a lot of times where maybe, I think in my eyes, from a casting perspective, I think this was really like a good team, as in teamwork, versus maybe they had some moments, but overall it really looked like they were playing very individual and maybe reactive. Okay, like you find some plays from jungle together, but I think Budget 25 could be a better team if we give them a bit more time. But you guys clearly, I mean, you've played a bit more longer together and that type of stuff, you know.
Our top laner was completely scared when he saw Cho'Gath. That was the main reason we wanted to do everything around mid lane and bot lane. As you can see, our Sion was like, I don't know, he was under tower for the first 5 minutes. He couldn't do anything. So when there was a possibility to swap, we insta do it to let him be free. And then we decided we want to open topside a bit more, and it worked. So I don't know what to say anymore.
No, it's perfect. I mean, thank you for all the insights. I think some people could learn from this as well. So guys, there you go. If you have maybe a bad top lane matchup, just ask your top laner to please play very safe, and sort of we will do other stuff in bot mid, and we will unleash you later and go for a swap. So there you go. You got the Agorolo tactics right here. LCM
For us, it
tactics.
works. I don't promise it's gonna work for you, but for us, it works.
There you go. Good luck in the remainder of the LCM. I hope you enjoy what it has to offer. Yeah, and we're not facing together because I'm on Team Horizon this time. We're in Group 2, you're in Group 1, but maybe we'll see you later. Who knows, who knows.
Maybe in playoffs.
Yes, two junglers, you know, saying hello. Alright.
So I hope we're gonna meet on the Rift. So have a nice day.
See
Bye.
you, see you. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, bye. Alright. Alright guys, from my end, that's been all. I hope you enjoyed the show. We have one more match for tonight, and it's gonna be streamed on Gecko's stream. Gonna be doing a quick raid. Thank you to everyone who's joined so far. I hope you enjoyed with me, and I hope you enjoy what Gecko has to offer. Good night, take care, and see you all tomorrow.